This is ABC7 News at 5.
Metra says it will have new, stronger oversight of the transit agency's finances. Board members say they will hire watchdogs to monitor all executive salaries and benefits. It follows a financial misconduct investigation into Executive Director Phil Pagano, who took his own life.
ABC7 Sarah Schulte is here with more on this story.
Alan and Cheryl, as Metra is working on trying to find a new executive director, its board is taking steps to avoid any future financial scandals. One move is to hire an inspector general. But until that person is hired, Metra is counting on a familiar name in law enforcement to help out. Former Chicago Police Superintendent Terry Hillard is being tapped by Metra to help investigate fraud and abuse. The move to hire Hillard's security consulting firm at the government discounted rate of $358 an hour comes 3 weeks after Metra Executive Director Phil Pagano walked in front of a Metra train as a financial scandal involving him was unfolding. The Metra board is hoping more oversight will encourage employees to come forward.
There was a perception, even a misperception, but a perception to individuals that they couldn't come forward. There was, one person at the top who controlled the flow of information, that misperception will be addressed.
Well, Metra is still trying to figure out how Pagano was able to receive at least $475,000 in unauthorized vacation advances. The board is hoping to avoid any future scandals by hiring an inspector general. Hillard's firm, Hillard Heintze, will fill in until a permanent IG is hired.
We're been engaged to investigate and review a number of issues that have come to the attention of the board in the last several weeks. It'll be our responsibility to determine if any of these matters justify referral to any outside federal, state, or local law enforcement for further insight.
To receive anonymous tips on suspected fraud or abuse, the firm will set up a toll-free number and an email for employees. As for investigating Pagano, Hillard Heintze will leave that up to the feds. Pagano's suicide note addressed to Metra Board Director Carol Doris was released yesterday. Pagano writes, quote, "With the exception of this one mistake, I have always done things the honest, right way. I hope you believe me." He goes on to say, "On my dying breath, you need to know this. I love Metra. I gave it my all, heart and soul."
I think it speaks for itself, and I don't think there's anything else I can add to it.
In the suicide note, Pagano did not explain what he meant by that one mistake. As you heard, Board Chairman Carol Doris would not comment any further. Meantime, the RTA announced today it is conducting its own in-depth audit of Metra executive compensation policies. The RTA will conduct similar reviews of the CTA, PACE, and the RTA. And as for Phil Pagano's executive benefits that he had, the RTA board, or the Metra board did not take that up today. They have lawyers are looking at all of that to see what happens there.
All right, sir.